Good evening, good afternoon, good night, and good morning. Welcome to another episode of Millionaire Man Cave right here on Relationship Entertainment Television.
Can't hear you.
You can't hear me at all?
I
can hear you. I can hear you.
Mike can hear me.
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Uh-oh.
You sure you can't hear
He's
me?
messing around.
Wait, you sure you can't
I
hear
ain't
me?
do nothing to my. I can't hear you.
You sure you
Can
can't hear me?
anybody out there in TV land hear him? Hello?
Mike said he can hear me.
What you're looking for? Y'all can hear each other?
Yes.
Yes.
What the hell just happened?
You.
Y'all playing a trick on me.
He must have
I
been
guess I'm
drinking
leaving.
already. John been drinking already. John,
Yeah.
go
Can
away.
you hear me, John? John, can you hear me?
No.
I heard the
he can't hear
music, then I
nothing.
couldn't hear nothing.
See, he can't hear nothing. He
Show's over. Everybody go home.
Somebody text this dude to tell him to
reboot your
restart.
computer.
Yeah.
Put him in the chat. Corey, what's going on? Corey said he can hear us. How come you can't hear us? John? Reboot your damn system. Oh man. Still can't hear.
Yeah, reboot. See if he gets that.
This is a hell of a way to start the. Anyway, we're gonna move
It
on
was
without.
me. It was me.
We know it's you.
I know. Can you hear us now?
No, I can't hear y'all now.
We sitting there like, John, how many drinks you done had already?
None.
It's like you need to reboot your system or something.
We know we like we can hear. Yeah, we can hear each other. And I'm like, Mike can hear us. Corey can hear us. John
I
can
know.
hear us.
You know what it was is that my Bluetooth headphones started connecting to something else in the house.
Oh,
yep, that's what it was. Technology.
Okay, John, if that's what you want to call it.
Technology.
Look, as he drinks his technology.
As he exactly. Should we try that again, John? No, we're not gonna do that.
Hey.
Look, we don't want to mess up John's sound again, you know, because he'd be like, the intro just went off. Can you hear me again? Anywho, I couldn't even get my thing. Good evening, good afternoon, good night, and good morning. The show is over. We took all the time of this show with damn John's technical issues. That's John, that's Mike Donnell somewhere in La La Land. We don't know. Good night. We see y'all next week. No. Good evening, good night. I don't even know. Dang it, John, I got a headache. Oh my gosh, I already don't feel well, and now John gave me a headache. Millionaire Man Cave, Tuesdays, 8 p.m. right here on Relationship Entertainment Television. We appreciate y'all for tuning in because y'all could have chose to be anywhere, but y'all chose to be right here with us on a Tuesday with technical issues and all the other stuff that's going on. We appreciate y'all for watching. If you are on Facebook, go ahead and like, share, subscribe if you have not already done so, please. We appreciate all the support. Again, like I said, I really don't feel well tonight, so bear with me. Y'all might gotta do more talking to me, but bear with me. But we do appreciate y'all support. Thank you for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe if you're on Facebook, Instagram, all them other good places. If you are on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the Relationship Entertainment Television YouTube channel, a Black-owned network. We would appreciate all the support we can get, whether that's via sponsorship, whether that's via advertisements, whether that's just you watching the show. We appreciate y'all for watching each and every Tuesday, but not just Tuesdays. We got shows that go on all throughout the week. So we appreciate y'all for tuning in to Entrepreneur Insider. What's going on with Demita Joe? Women's Chant with LaToya Gaines. I can't even think of the other name of the show right now, but yes, there's other shows on the network.
Business Talk.
Thank you. That's what I was trying to get in. Business Talk Library with Lola and Terrell. Happy belated birthday, Terrell. It was Terrell's birthday like 2 days ago. So happy belated birthday.
Happy birthday.
Business Talk Library on Relationship Entertainment Television. Excuse me. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. If you got a Roku, make sure you download the RETV Roku app. It is absolutely free for y'all to download the app and actually watch like you watch regular television. It's on 365, 24/7. So y'all go ahead and subscribe and download the RETV Roku app. If you actually want to check out more information on RETV, you can check out our website, re-tv.net, re-tv.net, where you can actually catch all previous shows. You can find more stuff about the network. and each show, and other Black news as well. So make sure y'all check out the website, re-tv.net. If you got questions, comments, concerns, videos, or anything you want to send them into info@re-tv.net, info@re-tv.net. As y'all know, and Daggett, I'm trying to make
Who are you? Start with you this time, man.
Who am I? I am that guy. As you can see right there at the bottom of the screen, it says that guy. Oh, that guy. That guy. I am that guy. That guy. What does that mean? I don't know. It just means I'm that guy. I am Ty, host, one of the hosts of Millionaire Man Cave, as well as the owner of Relationship Entertainment Television. I'm so excited to bring this show to y'all each and every Tuesday with these three fellas. Next week we'll have ladies on the show for Women's Takeover. But I appreciate y'all for having these three fellas, and I say three because one of them is right there. There he go.
There he is.
Oh man, I was gonna do word to the wise tonight, but I guess
okay. All right, so go ahead, John.
John, you can do word to the wise.
That was easy. Hey, John, look, that was easy. We can do word to the wise. Donnell can come in after word to the wise. Nah, but I couldn't do the show without the fellas that are on the screen with me right now. As always, my brother from another mother, Millionaire Mike, is in the building, screaming Fort Wash.
Fort Wash.
What's going on, Mike?
Day, every day.
What's going on, Mike? How you feeling?
Feeling good. Went to Williamsburg over the weekend for a long weekend, rather. We were there Friday through today. We just got back this afternoon. So it was nice. We spent a day out at Virginia Beach, and we chilled, did a lot of stuff in Williamsburg on the resort.
Y'all do Busch Garden?
Had a good time. No, we didn't go to Busch Garden this time.
Gotcha.
Not this time.
Gotcha. Y'all do the annual, and I hope I ain't giving away too much of y'all personal family life. Y'all do your annual tattoos?
No. So my son, Miles, he was going to get his first tattoo this year if we had gone to Virginia Beach. But for the week when we normally go for our week. But since we didn't do that, it kind of threw him off, I think, and he didn't come up with anything that he really felt good about or wanted. So no, we didn't go.
I was about to say, you got some artistic and creative kids. I'm surprised, that they create their own. That if they would create their, I wouldn't be surprised if they create their own, own tattoos and own, stuff that they want. That's pretty dope. Yo, also in the building with us, straight out of the DMV. Exactly. We're gonna let the Cookie Monster eat, and we're gonna introduce Mr. PC. He's in the building. What's going on, John? How you feeling tonight? Mr. Old Fashioned.
Me?
Yes, you. Me? Couldn't be.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? My headphones are working now, so I can hear y'all. You know what I'm saying? Back at it for another week. Trying to avoid these thunderstorms. I swear this summer sucks.
It does.
It feel like it's raining more than it's clear outside. Now I don't care about the heat. I don't want the heat. But I wish it didn't rain every day. It looks like it's raining every day.
I just cut my grass in that daggone 95-degree heat. It was like 2.5 seconds ago. So that's part of the reason why I don't feel good, because of all the grass pollen and stuff that I'm sitting there. So I'm congested and stuff. And it ain't helping that I'm drinking alcohol. Shut up.
Drink water, man. Drink water.
I know I'm supposed to be drinking water, but it's the show. And because Donnell making faces, I'm gonna let him finish eating. And gonna be word to the wise. No, I'm joking. What's going on?
I was going to Oh, go ahead, Mr. Reasonable.
What's going on, Mr. Reasonable? What's going on, Donnell? How you feeling tonight, Mr. Cookie Monster?
I'm chilling, man. Life.
Yeah,
life be lifing.
Exactly.
Life be lifing.
It does. What you getting into, Donnell? What you getting into? See you over there stuffing your face, or you showing this? Usually, John can keep his plate up here so we can see what the hell John eating. Donnell either eat off camera or he eats so far low you really can't see what he's doing. Who made the food tonight, Donnell? You were the fam.
The microwave.
Okay. Gotcha. You want a microwave king. Nah, Donnell can cook. Donnell he swear he can't cook, but Donnell can cook. And they deny, like he ain't never told us. We should rewind the footage where Donnell told us what he made for Mother's Day, and we was all sitting there looking like jacks, trying to figure out why, our wives trying to figure out why we ain't cook for them like that.
And then said it wasn't nothing. He was like, I just threw it together.
Right.
It was like, damn.
Eggs Benedict and some, French, or waffles or something like that.
Cook some beignets.
Exactly. All that good stuff. All that good stuff. And he can't say
You
nothing.
don't know what to say. Yeah, he can't say nothing.
True. Because he know it's true. Yo,
now he eating hungry man.
Exactly. Yo, all right. So which one of y'all got word to the wise?
John.
I can do it. I do it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right.
My man John
So,
got word to the wise. Here we go.
Got word to the wise. Word to the wise, folks. Okay. If you're gonna have a game night with you playing games, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you can read. Because if you can't read the cards, then you just gonna mess up the game night. You're gonna give everybody a hard time. They're not gonna know what you're trying to say on the card. You know what I'm saying? So know how to read, know how to pronounce the words. You know what I'm saying?
Pre-read. If you don't know how to read,
if you're trying to say fiend, then know how to say fiend. You know what I'm saying? It ain't fine. It ain't friend. You know what I'm saying? Don't add extra letters. You know what I'm saying?
That's the I before E syndrome.
John, you're gonna get yourself in trouble, homie.
I'm in trouble already.
I was about to say, John, you acting like you speaking from a recent experience or something.
You sound like
I don't know what you're talking
anecdote.
I don't know what you're talking about. I plead the fifth.
John sound like he.
Although
John messed up.
Fiend.
John messed up reading too.
No, I did not. No, I did not.
I'm waiting for one of them to say something.
I know, right?
Ain't nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? He trying to throw some shade. Ain't no shade to throw. It's all light.
So
here.
game nights pre-read.
Don't pre-read. Just know how to. You don't got to pre-read.
But if you pre-read the card, you don't gotta know how to. Because if you read the card, it says, "Well, what is the shit?"
Steve Harvey mess up all the time. He keep it moving.
He sure do. Can't pronounce nothing to save his life. Can't pronounce nothing to save his life. But he be funny as hell. That's the only thing I like Steve Harvey on. He on Family Feud. Other than that, yeah, exactly.
Keeps it real.
Learns how to read. And next time, John's inviting everybody to game night.
Yeah, man.
I can't even act like my invitation. I can't act like I didn't get my invitation. He just had it.
Everybody got invited. You know, I understand it ain't always an option for people, but it's an opportunity.
I feel you. We appreciate it. Yo, what are you about to do? Commercial. That's what we getting into. We getting into our first commercial of the night. I had to think about it for a quick second. We'll be right back.
Welcome to What's Going On? My name is Demetra Joe. Each Wednesday, you can find me here at 3 p.m. I'll be over here discussing different things that are going on and try to bring you a boost of positivity for your week because we all need this. We're going to share some feel-good stories. We might find a hometown hero. We may take a look at some trending topic. And sometimes we might even find a lesson in a not-so-warm and fuzzy story if we can. I'm Demetra Joe, and I'll see you guys on the next episode right here on What's Going On?
Amazon Relationship Entertainment Television, Tuesdays at 8 p.m.
Tuesdays, 8 p.m. right here on Relationship Entertainment Television, better known as RETV. We appreciate y'all for tuning in because it is that Tuesday. It is after 8 p.m. and it is time for Millionaire Man Cave right here on RETV, yo. So we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Don't forget, if y'all are watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the like and the subscribe and the share button, all that good stuff, and just get our numbers up as best as you can. Share with your friends, share with your family, all that good stuff. Check out all the other shows that come on RETV as well. If you're on Facebook, same thing. Like, share, subscribe. Excuse me. And yeah, just tell everybody, tell somebody else to actually like, share, subscribe as well, and download the RETV Roku app, all that good stuff.
Tell a friend to come on in.
Come on in. It is time for our I don't know what
Black Twitter threads.
No, it's not. We went with Black Twitter files. Then we went to Black Thread files. And now
Black X.
Is it Black X?
Black X.
Is that what it is? For real? Is that what he found?
Number one. You know what I'm saying?
Twitter
is X.
Twitter is now
X.
X.
Is that what he named it for real?
I don't know. Yeah, he called it shit X now. I don't know.
But why?
I don't know.
Have y'all seen the logo? I haven't even seen the logo.
But he might get sued. He might get sued for it. You know what I'm saying? Because apparently everybody and their mama got X. Got some kind of X logo that they use. Even Microsoft.
I'm looking for it. I found it. Mike, I'm about to show it to you. Hold on, give me 2.
Y'all ain't never look at Amazon logo and be like, something ain't right.
Nah, what's wrong with Amazon logo?
It's just a smile. To me, it's a smile, but it's actually an arrow from A to Z.
Ain't it the backward swoosh?
Yeah, it's an arrow from A to Z.
From A to Z.
Right. I mean, it got everything.
And that's the new logo. Isn't that? No, that ain't it. Yeah.
That might be it.
No, that ain't it. It's
I have no idea what it is.
Did y'all know that in the FedEx logo there's an arrow pointing?
Yes.
Inside the FedEx logo?
I did not know that until I seen it on online, but yes, I did
see. How old are y'all? What is FedEx? What does it stand for?
I don't know.
Federal Express.
Federal Express. It
used
to be called Federal Express back in the day. Yeah,
it's Federal Express. They go to new they go to new logo. That's it right there.
Okay.
The hell?
Yeah, it's just an X. It goes from Twitter.
That's the X.
Literally.
Okay.
All right.
So are we going with Black X Files or are we staying back with Black Thread?
You know what? I like Black X Files for real, honestly.
Damn it, John.
Oh, I like Threads, but the Black X Files. That
look like Armani Exchange X.
It do.
Almost.
It do. So I'm pretty sure that they will have something to say about it.
I'm telling you, a lot of companies gonna have something to say about this X situation. This fool need to just go ahead and shut down Twitter and call it a day.
That part.
Give it up to Threads now.
I mean, at this point, he just doing stuff for the sake of doing stuff. But anyway, that we're not talking about him necessarily, although he is part of this, right? But I want to talk a little bit about our follically challenged friend LeBron James and his son and his son Bronny. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all hear about Bronny having to go into the hospital because he had cardiac arrest?
Cardiac arrest. Yeah.
Crazy, right?
And he like 18, 19?
18. And I was talking to my wife about it. I was like, yo, this is crazy because this is not the first time or the second time that there has been a young athlete, like a young high-level athlete who has had trouble with their heart. And so the question that I have, honestly, is not just about Bronny, but it really is like, is there a true heart condition, or are we pushing these kids too far too early?
That's what I was gonna ask. Whoa. Is it what has been the issue? Is it the fact that, like you said, are we pushing them that hard this early, or like you said, is there a heart issue that runs in the family that maybe people just don't know about?
Right. Yeah.
I honestly believe it could be possibly both, but I think in a lot of cases, specifically in his case, look who he doesn't necessarily have to, but look who he has to try to live up to. His dad. So he probably pushes himself. Not saying LeBron pushes him, but he probably pushes himself like, yo, I got to not only reach my dad's status, but be better than my dad.
And be better than my little brother.
Yeah, and his little brother. Yeah, because his little brother be killing too.
But, okay, so let's think about this. You know what I'm saying? Corey says Shaquille O'Neal's son also. Like, what does that?
He had heart issues too.
You know what I'm saying? If there are so many young athletes having these issues, I am a older man who drinks and smokes cigars, and God willing, I ain't had no cardiac arrest, but my heart probably ain't working that hard on a day-to-day basis. But anywho, the point is that it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's like causing this? Like, there's something that is going on for these young people to be having these issues. Like,
okay, so I'm thinking that it's not that they're being pushed too hard, because when I think about it, I think about 4-sport or 4-season sport people when we were younger.
Okay.
They played football or soccer in the fall. Then they played baseball or basketball. Well, basketball in the winter. Then they played baseball, ran track, you know, through the spring and into the summer. So, you know, nowadays it's just one sport all year round versus all, you know, 3 or 4 sports.
That's
but
true.
I think they're still pushing the same.
So they get faster and stronger as they go on. Like, you know, it's, you know, from as you progress, you know, kids get faster and stronger than, you know, than they have, you know, than previous generations.
Now, I think that's hormones that's in the chicken and the beef.
Okay.
That's my belief, though. You know, conspiracy theory, I don't know. But my belief is the hormones in the food.
What you about to say, Donnell?
I was going to say the enhancement drugs. And they can be over the
counter. You think they're taking drugs? Oh, maybe it's the supplements. The supplements that they use for like working out.
Like I feel like a lot of football players used to take like creatine. In the NFL, it's illegal to take that because it's considered an enhancement. I think
it seems like I heard some colleges used to put creatine in some of the food in the cafeteria in colleges.
Oh shit.
What?
And that's why people used to get that 15-pound, what do they call it? 15 freshman 15. Yeah.
Corey, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Energy drinks, the kids are doing a lot more energy drinks these days. You know what I'm saying? They just, and it's not black specific, but like the whole thing with Prime, like their energy drink being put up against, like, I think they said 5 cups of coffee. Like, it's got the same amount of caffeine. Their Prime energy drink has the same amount of caffeine as 5 cups of coffee.
Wow.
So, like, kids drinking energy drinks now is worse than me having a cup of coffee in the morning, or even 2 cups of coffee in the morning,
or 4 cups of coffee in the morning,
or 4 cups apparently, and then going out and you know, trying, and you know what I'm saying, and practicing on having that much caffeine in their body. Like, they doing damage to their heart because their heart has to work overtime already because of the amount of caffeine they're pumping into it based on the energy
monster drinks, all that.
But again, why are they doing it? They doing it because they're trying to stay up. They're trying to stay, you know, whatever. So again, they're overworking themselves. Yeah. So they're drinking these Red Bulls and other energy drinks and keep overworking themselves. Like, I got more energy, I can keep working out. You know, one of the phrases I hate? What does it say? I'll sleep when I'm dead. Of course you're gonna sleep when you dead. Damn it, you dead.
Everybody sleep when they dead.
Exactly.
You know what? But I wanna do some things when I'm alive. So let's not get there too fast.
That's exactly.
And sleep is regenerative. Like, when you have deep sleep, it actually regenerates things in your body. I can't remember exactly what I read, but
I know my bladder won't let me get deep sleep no more. I think I didn't hit the age of my
bladder. You didn't stop.
Get your ass up and go to the bathroom.
You drinking too late at night, man. You got.
I just told my wife that. I said I feel like a damn kid. I can't have no drinks after 6 o'clock.
Man,
I feel like a damn kid.
That's it.
You peed the bed?
No, I did not. But I ain't gonna lie. I felt like I was about to one night. I was like, shit, let me get up. I gotta go. Yo,
that waterfall. He takes some waterfalls in his dream. You know what I'm saying?
So, hey, this may be TMI, but as an adult and married, one time I did pee in the bed, and now I am forever fearful of it.
Yo, okay.
This was all right.
You know what? Hey, Mike, I'm not gonna leave you out there by yourself. I'm not gonna leave you out there by yourself. Okay. So this was years ago now. Okay.
Yeah,
but
this
it is
was
TMI.
2 years ago.
3 days.
No, this is longer than that. But apparently, you know what I'm saying, drinking too much Gatorade can in fact cause you to, and that happened to me. Drinking too much Gatorade.
Your
like
wife
too
was
many
like,
electrolytes.
What the hell is that?
So y'all need the pen.
It happened one time. I drank too much Gatorade.
Yeah. It was like this fluke thing for me. I don't know what caused it.
That's y'all story. Y'all sticking to it, huh?
It was like 20 years ago.
I'm just saying.
It was about 20 years ago. I was married, and now I'm like forever fearful. Every time I pee in my dream, I'm waking up like checking myself.
You're not supposed to pee in your dreams, Mike. Stay away from the waterfalls. Stay away from the toilet. You're not supposed to pee in your dreams, Mike. Don't you know
that don't happen, y'all? I wake up and have to go to the
I
bathroom.
I told you the other night I got up and I felt like I was getting ready. I was like, shit, and got it, but I ran to the bathroom. I was like, yo.
Hey, do y'all wives make y'all sleep next to the door, the bedroom door?
She doesn't make me. I do it anyway, just out of security. Just for
is that really security? Is it really security?
Technically, I guess it's
so. I asked my wife about that because she used to say that, but sometimes when we're in hotels or in other places, she just picks a side, and sometimes it's closer to the door, sometimes it's not. But she used to say that was a safety thing.
Yeah,
it ain't safety. It's the same. Honestly, it's the same thing as walking on the outside of the street. Because honestly, if a car gonna hit you, it's gonna hit both of y'all asses. You ain't gonna stop no car. Okay.
You go, I've been waiting for this, and push her, and you dive off to the side. Hey, you ain't getting hit. And then you go to her home. You go to her hospital and be like, "I'm sorry, babe," and she can't.
Okay. So we done got way off topic. Okay. So, back to the Twitter X thread files or whatever, the Black Twitter X thread files. Did y'all hear that my man Jamie Foxx is back in action? He's out of the hospital. He's out living his life again. You know what I'm saying? We still don't know what happened to him.
Said he went to hell. Said he went to hell and back during his situation.
Yeah, I mean, some people trying to say that this is a clone of him. Why do people think that every time somebody gets sick and then come back that they clone?
Conspiracy theory.
It's crazy. Although I don't know if y'all seen it. I know Mike probably haven't seen it. Did y'all watch
the Tyrone joint? I haven't seen
Tyrone.
I have not.
They clone Tyrone.
It looks.
It just
stupid.
came out.
No, you know what? It's actually not stupid. Okay,
it's not.
It is very much a movie that is what's what I'm looking for?
Satire.
It's a commentary on how Black people move through life in this country.
Okay.
So it's worth seeing. I think. I know some people got mixed reviews on it or whatever. I enjoyed it for what it was. I didn't think it was particularly funny. Like, it wasn't overly funny. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a scary movie. Like, I just saw it as a sci-fi movie for the Black culture. Like,
was it supposed to be funny, or was it supposed to be?
I mean, it has moments in it that are funny because it is. You know what I'm saying? It got funny moments in it. It's got moments in it that are like Black moments that we as Black people live and think about and do things that we do. You know what I'm saying? Things that we experience that I think are in fact funny. Like, it's different.
But no, I don't think it's billed as a comedy. I don't think
it's not. It's not. No, it's not. It's different than The Blackening, which is supposed to be billed as a comedy.
I did see that too. I did see The Blackening. Yeah,
but I didn't think The Blackening was that funny. I thought that it probably put too much of our dirty laundry out there. I think that this movie talks a lot about the things that we deal with as Black people on a day-to-day basis, things that we do that are not particularly beneficial to us, you know what I'm saying, but that we do in our communities, and the reasons why we do those things.
Don't give away the ending, Corey. Don't give away the ending. I ain't seen it yet. And now John got me intrigued. Before I didn't want to see it, but John,
I think it's worth watching. First off, John Boyega is a good actor. Boyega is a good actor.
Okay. Better than Jonathan Majors?
I think he is a better actor than Jonathan Majors. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you quickly why. Jonathan Majors plays the same damn person in every movie.
He like, what's your boy? They say your boy, what's his name? Killmonger.
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
Same thing.
Nah, he ain't the same because he different in the movies that he in the movies he in with in the what's the movie the Creed movies. He's different in the Creed movies than he is in other movies.
Is he though?
So
is he really?
Yeah, I think he is. I think he's different.
He's a streetwise young adult.
That is true.
In everything he plays.
That's true.
He wasn't that the only one.
He wasn't that streetwise in Fruitville Station.
Wakanda.
Okay. No, in Fruitville Station.
Oh,
If he was really streetwise, he wouldn't have got choked out and died. Okay.
True.
God rest the real person soul who died in that movie. Anyway, moving on. So Jamie Foxx is out. People saying that he a clone. I just think the man is going through some things. He trying to get himself back on track. I appreciate the fact that he even spoke out about anything. He could have just let the shit go.
Yeah.
But
he said he wanted to holler out at the fans because he knew that the fans were concerned.
Yeah, I'm glad he's on the mend. You know what I'm saying? I think it would be a real loss for us if something were to happen to him and he were not here as a actor, as an entertainer.
Would it though? Would it?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Jamie
Foxx is Jamie Foxx
work.
Has put in a lot of work.
I'm not doubting that, but would you put him in your top 5 of all black actors?
I would put him in my top. I would put him in my top
10.
And
I didn't ask you that. I said your top 5 of all black actors.
Okay, wait. I'll put him in my top 5.
5 is a
I'll
short
put him in my
list.
top 5 of black entertainers.
Let's go black male actors. Would you put him in your top 5 of all black male actors?
Black male entertainers.
I said black male actors, but okay.
I'm not gonna limit him to just
Jamie puts
no. I know he is a full-fledged entertainer. He sings.
He is a triple threat.
Yeah. He does it all. Don't get me wrong. I'm not negating what Jamie Foxx's his history or his resume. He has a hell of a resume. But I just wouldn't put him in my top 5 of all black male actors. Like
so who would you put?
I want to hear your top 5. What's your top 5?
Yeah,
what's your top 5?
That's what I want to hear.
Because he has awards. Okay.
Oh yeah, he has awards.
Have y'all seen
Collateral?
Have y'all seen Collateral? Just
I've
to the
seen
side. Have y'all? The Collateral was a beast.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Him and
let's hear Ty Bama ass top 5. Let's hear.
Really, this is how y'all gonna do? We ain't got time for my top 5.
We do. Let's hear it. I'm done with Twitter files now. We're gonna end Twitter files. Fuck Carly. We're not gonna talk about Carly.
Wait. We gotta talk about Carly because she. I seen the baby running down the street. I gotta.
She lied.
She lied.
Okay, top 5. Let's hear it.
All right. Let's see who I can think of because I did not think about this, but prior to you all asking me or me even mentioning that. But I would put Samuel L. Jackson in my top 5.
Okay.
It's a struggle, but I would put Will Smith in my top 5.
Okay, I'm there.
I would put Denzel in my top 5.
Yeah, okay. I'm there.
And I'm naming males only. Let's see. Yep. I'm thinking because I'm thinking of who are black. I'm thinking who are black male.
Yeah, and you ain't even want to include them in 5. All you thought was 3.
You're right, but I still wouldn't put him in. Hey,
I don't even agree with Will Smith. I don't even agree with that.
I do,
and I like Will Smith. And I like Will Smith, but I don't even agree with him.
I'm a Will fan.
I don't agree with him coming before Jamie Foxx.
Morgan Freeman, I'm putting him in my top 5.
Oh, yep, good.
Morgan Freeman in my top 5.
Okay,
damn, there's some good ones out there. I'm trying to think who else would I put in my top 5. I like Lawrence Fishburne. I like Bill Cosby.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Bill Cosby.
Chadwick Boseman. Yes, Bill Cosby. Yes, Bill. I used to watch some 70s black shows and so forth. Bill Cosby is it.
Let's look at people who are alive, because Chadwick Boseman is a great actor. Most of his movies he did a lot of biopic movies. Chadwick Boseman
he was really good.
He did, but he was really good at what he was hella good at what he did.
Let's stick to people who are alive. Let's stick to people who are alive right now.
Oh, now see that now you got to put this. So now you putting
God rest his soul. God rest his soul. It's not. I'm just saying. You know.
So we can't say Sidney Poitier.
I wasn't gonna say Sidney Poitier. I wasn't gonna say Sidney Poitier.
They're eternal. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I mean, I gave you 6 already, didn't I?
No, you didn't.
No,
you did not.
I gave you how many? 4?
You actually gave 4.
Since you took away.
Yeah, because 5 was Chadwick. Yeah,
took away Chadwick.
Yeah.
Tyrese Gibson. Exactly.
Yo, wait. Hey yo. Donna, was you there when we talked about Tyrese at the you weren't there when we talked about Tyrese? I talked about Tyrese at the game night that I had in my house, okay? Tyrese Gibson.
The one where the person couldn't read?
He's the same character in every movie he's in.
He plays himself.
He is the exact same character in every movie he's in.
He plays himself.
Baby Boy and In Too Deep or whatever it's called. What's it called? Waist Deep is the same movie. Like, it's a continuation.
Papa Pope from
different
world.
He's better than Jamie Foxx. You think he's better than Jamie Foxx?
What's his name? I can't remember his real name.
The
Colonel from a different world. He was Papa.
Oh,
Pope.
Glenn something.
Glenn Turman. No, not Glenn Turman. No, not Glenn Turman.
So let me give y'all my top.
He was in the Cochise movie.
Let's hear it.
Donnell, who you got, Donnell?
Let's hear it.
And you know, mine ain't, you know, the probably the ones like, of course I'm gonna say Denzel, and of course I'm gonna say what's my name? Samuel Jackson.
Yeah.
But I gotta go with I like, you know what I'm saying? I watch all that stuff. So I'm gonna go with Wood Harris.
Wood Harris, good one.
I like Lorenz Tate, no matter, you know what I'm saying, what he do.
Iffy, but I got you.
Honestly, Lorenz Tate was the same person in every movie too.
No, he was not. He went.
You ain't never seen
Menace. He went from playing Menace.
Well, you know what? You know what?
What was
he was the same person. He might as well have been the same person in Men's Society that he was in Dead President.
No.
You ain't never seen
Crooklyn. Not Crooklyn. What was that joint?
What was the joint when he was the
he was like this
dorky kid,
little whack kid riding a bike with a doll, I think. Oh man, what movie was that? But that's when I knew. That's when I knew that Lorenz was a good actor, when he went from old dog to that other dude. He's a good actor. I don't know if I put him in my top 5, but he's a good actor for sure. Yeah, I don't know if I put him in my top 5.
Oh, he was Inkwell.
Inkwell.
I know you're talking about. Okay, go ahead. Who else you got on your list, Donnell?
Oh man, who's my last joint? Don Cheadle.
Yes, Don Cheadle was a good one.
Man.
Don Cheadle was a good one. Don Cheadle was a good one.
I like Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle was a good one.
Y'all see him as the DC dude? What was that called? He's the disc jockey from DC. Damn, I can't think of it.
I can't remember his name.
Hold on.
Anyway, so I guess y'all ain't seen it. Only one of y'all.
I've seen it, but I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I can't think of his name either.
So who y'all top 5? Y'all got a top 5, John and Mike, or you just go
with yours for the most part. Will is up there for me. Samuel Jackson, Denzel, Then I'm going with probably
LL Cool J.
Don Cheadle. I'll go with Don Cheadle.
Not a horrible actor.
He's not a horrible actor.
Don Cheadle and Jeffrey Wright.
I was gonna say him. But I don't know. Like Jeffrey I like him as an actor, but like I don't know if his like all his movies that he's been in have been good. Like I feel like that plays a role in it, but that's just me.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna be the last one. I'm gonna go.
Tiger Woods. You can tell me he wasn't Spanish.
Right.
Denzel Washington for sure. Denzel. Okay. Samuel L. Jackson. Honestly, Samuel L. Jackson has been in more movies than Denzel Washington. I can actually flip them.
He's been in more movies than anybody.
Denzel Washington has actually made more. Samuel L. Jackson has made more of an impact on movies than anybody else. Okay.
He's been in every damn thing.
Everything. So Samuel L. Denzel.
And he didn't start till he was like 40.
Jesse Smollett. No.
The greatest actor ever.
He had all y'all food and he got beat up by two big gay guys in Chicago on his way to Subway at 2:00 in the morning. Carly Russell.
Right?
And the lady in California who talking about she won the damn Mega Millions or Powerball.
Oh, that shit was so fake. She in there in the store like, oh, thank you so much. And it was like Latino people who won. That shit was fucked up. Anyway, that was the whole thing.
Oh, God.
So Denzel, Samuel L.
Okay.
Denzel, Samuel L. I have to put who was that?
Danny Glover.
I lost my
Danny Glover.
No, not. You know what? I like Danny Glover. I do like Danny Glover, but I don't think he. You know what? His best movie.
Danny Glover spoke at Winston-Salem's commencement in 2002, and he sucked.
his best movie, the one that threw me off the most, was Switchback. Have y'all ever seen Switchback?
Yeah, I seen it.
When he played the bad, he ended up being the bad guy at the end of the movie. It was crazy. That shit, like it was.
Before you finish, John, what's his name? Giancarlo Esposito.
He's not black.
He's not black.
How you figure?
No, he's Hispanic.
He's like Puerto Rican or something, or Cuban or something.
Yeah, he's Hispanic.
I'm looking him up, and it says this man is black.
He is black.
He is black.
Oh.
So, he was Spike Lee's
token. Wait, let me finish. Denzel, Samuel L., Morgan Freeman. I'm gonna go Lawrence Fishburne, and honestly, I'm leaving out Will Smith only because he smacked somebody. He is a good actor. He's honestly, if you think about his movies, though, his movies has not been that good.
What? Not as of late. They have
his overall. Like, if I had to pick his movies or somebody else's movie, I would actually pick
Tyler Perry.
I think Forrest Whitaker has had better acting roles in movies.
Forrest Whitaker is underrated like hell. He is underrated. Yeah. He was very underrated.
I think Forrest Whitaker has actually had better roles in movies than Will Smith actually has. Like, Will Smith has action movies that make money, but he's not really good as an actor in those movies. Like, Forrest Whitaker has more range. When he played the last King of Scotland, when he played the last King of Scotland, that shit was like
Idi Amin or somebody.
Yeah, I was like, yo, he has more range than Will Smith does. So
Forrest Whitaker.
He was he the dad in Jason's Lyric?
No.
Yeah.
Was he?
No, I don't think so. No. Was he?
Yeah. They would do flashbacks of him. Yeah, he was like a drunk dude.
Yeah, come on, Duke. Yeah, he was. Yeah, his name was Duke, I think.
Oh yeah. Mad Dog.
But I have to put
Bokeem Woodbine in there. You gotta put Bokeem Woodbine in there.
No.
Whoa.
I can't stand that dude, man.
That dude is so. He is so nondescript. It is so funny, yo. It's crazy.
he seems out of place to me. Everything he's played, he just seems out of place to me.
He's odd, Joe.
I like that.
It's so weird. He's such a weird dude. You know what I'm saying? But
he was out of place.
And I don't remember Strap.
But Jamie Foxx has to be my number 5 on that list because when he takes on a role, he like goes all the way into that role. When he played the what's that John called? Not the piano. What's the soloist? The soloist. Yo, he played the hell out of that crazy the crazy street like. I mean, it's amazing.
I give it to him. Like I said,
and because
I just said he's
because he is actually a musician, he played the instruments in those movies.
And I'm okay. He ain't the only multi-talented person out there. I'm just saying he ain't in the
yes, he is. He's the only multi-talented black person out there. How many other black people?
That's a lie. I mean,
he's not the only one.
What other black artists that you guys have named so far? Actor has actually played any of the instruments or sang any of the songs that they played in the movie.
Christopher Bridges,
baby.
Christopher Bridges,
baby.
No, I said the one that you guys said. I said the one that you guys said as your top actors.
I don't know what Samuel L. Jackson's personal talents are other than smoking crack. I don't think using the word MF. You say MF. Hey, you can't tell me when he was in Dango Coming to America that he wasn't on crack. And he
was, but I'm saying he not only plays the roles, but he actually really embodies the character. Like he does a great job.
I would agree with that. Yes, I would agree with that. He does. So.
Did they say that when he did Ray, he like glued his eyes shut or taped his eyes shut or something?
He did
so he could not fake it at all.
I don't give a damn. He can't beat the voice of God, Morgan Freeman. I don't give a damn. Morgan Freeman is the voice of God, damn it.
All right, so all this started. Who?
Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle. Okay.
But look,
all this started because Jamie Foxx is a top-rated actor, and Ty doesn't think so.
I didn't say he wasn't top rated. I just said he wasn't top 5 rated. But in 3 out of 4 of us did not put him in our top 5. Moving on.
Shame on y'all.
3 out of 5
he's number 6.
Did not put him in the top 5.
He's the 6th man.
You didn't say 5. You didn't say
he's
5.
Jordan Poole.
Jordan put him in your top 5. You did not put him in your top 5.
Shame.
Mike,
y'all.
Hot topics. We don't want to hear him if Jamie Foxx is in that bitch. No, I'm joking. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm about to say he was too. But so we already talked about Carly. We already talked about Jamie. We talked about Twitter. The only 2 I got left, I'll actually start with this one. Pamela Smith. You got that picture?
Who that?
She is the first black chief of police in Washington, D.C. And
really?
She's a Zeta.
Really?
Yep.
I feel like this. She's the first black chief of police in D.C.
I want to say she's the first black, but she's definitely the first black woman. I want to say she's the first black police chief, though.
I'm about to Google this.
Yeah, Google it. Please let me know.
Be right.
I know she's the first black woman. I know she's the first black woman.
She can't be the first black.
She can't be.
Wait, I forgot NDC.
I think she's the first black woman.
First black woman. Okay. All right. Well, I'll go there. I forgot to say woman when I said it. But she's a Zeta. And I found that out recently, too.
I feel like, I guess she is. I just felt like, maybe I ain't been home in like forever, but I just feel like he was somebody else before her.
Hold on. So y'all saying she was?
No,
I thought I had heard that.
You're right. She is. Okay.
I thought there was other blacks as well. I thought so. I thought there was other blacks. But I guess
there's other blacks.
Wasn't there a black man? Wasn't there a black man? There wasn't.
No, you're thinking of Marion Barry. You're thinking of Marion Barry.
No. There was a black man. There was like
Charles Ramsey.
No, Bertel Jefferson. He actually was the first.
No, I was thinking about Ramsey. I think.
Oh,
Ramsey was like a sheriff, wasn't he?
In DC? DC got sheriffs?
No,
they got park rangers. Yeah, they got park rangers.
They got park police and
and regular police. So she's the first, and he said she's a Zeta.
Yeah, yep. So
I wonder how this topic come up, Mike. How did it come up in Hot Topics, Mike? Just out of curiosity.
Because I got a lot of Zeta friends. Shut up. And my wife is a Zeta.
His name was Bertel Jefferson.
Can I just say, okay, so here we are. We're on this podcast, and the only person on this podcast who is a part of a fraternity or sorority is Mike. Okay.
Well, Mike, Donnell is You know,
that don't count. That's different. It's not a fraternity. It's
not a Greek, not a Greek letter organization.
It's not a Greek letter organization. It's a different organization. It's very much an organization that has its own. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if Corey's still listening. Corey is also a Mason. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got something in common. But anyway, the point is that it is interesting that we get so caught up in these things when they're positive. And my wife and I had this whole conversation about how people get inducted into, or however you call it, into these organizations, even though they don't go through the whole
honorary members.
Yeah, they become honorary members, right? And so I think it's a very interesting thing.
Yeah,
Kappa don't have no honorary members, because I feel like there was just some honorary members done for Deltas or AKAs or something like that recently.
It was.
Right?
There was.
And I'm like, yo, isn't that interesting? Because I had a conversation with Corey about his whole process of he didn't tell me about his process, but becoming a Mason, right? But we were just talking about like being a Mason or whatever, and like he was talking about, you know, and my wife was telling me how you have to be in a college in order to go through the process to become a member of these organizations. Any of them,
the Greek,
even the white ones, become a Greek letter organization, right? And I was like, so you need to be a member. So you need to go to college. You don't have to graduate necessarily, but you need to be in college at least in order to pledge at the time, right? If you graduate, then you go to grad chapter, right? And I thought that was interesting because there are people who we can induct, who can be inducted into these organizations just based off the fact that they are
who they are,
prominent individuals, right?
Like Supreme Court Justice Ketanji.
Right. Yeah. Right. So she ain't go through the process. You
don't know what she went through.
I wonder if did.
There is no process now. There's quote unquote, it's not supposed to be it's a process, but it's nothing like anything that we think of from TV and from
It's not pledging. I wonder if Fantasia did, because Fantasia supposedly
Sigma Gamma Rho.
Yeah, crossed Sigma Gamma Rho not too long ago, and she repped Sigma Gamma Rho like she was born into that bad boy. And they had a probate and everything. So I'm curious to know, and we know the shit in mind. That'd be kind of wrong.
Like I said, there's a process. We just don't know what that process is.
She in school now. She in school. She's in school.
She couldn't come to game night. She's in college.
She's in college now, John.
All right. So Pamela Smith, congratulations for being the Washington D.C. Metro Police Chief. The other one I had. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, the other thing I had to talk about was slavery taught us skills. Did y'all know that? According to Governor DeSantis,
it did. I learned a lot of skills.
Slavery taught us some skills.
Okay,
that's what they want to teach now in the
good state of Florida. So technically, Mike, it did. However, did we ask to be taught those skills?
And we taught them more skills than they taught us.
We were forced to be taught these supposed ass skills that, boo. And I said,
it's like trying to make light of something. And I am a big time thinker of there's always a positive and a negative in any situation. No matter how bad it is, there's some positive. No matter how good it is, there's some negative. Well, see, and there you go. So no matter how bad it is, I'm not even going to point it out, but no matter how bad it is, you can find something positive. No matter how positive it is, you can find something negative. It's perspective. It's perspective. And so what this dude is doing now is trying to shine this positive perspective on slavery and gloss over all the negativity of slavery and people making black people not to be an actual person, but animals, livestock. I mean, you want to gloss over all the atrocities and say they were taught skills.
Since he is not the
What
president,
the hell?
I want to say I want to punch him in his damn face.
I would say, and thank you, John. To that point, please, y'all, please. I don't care what your affiliation is. I don't care if you Republican or Democrat or damn Blood or Crip or Alpha or Kappa or whatever the hell you are. Yo, please go vote when it's time to vote, y'all, because y'all do know this jackass is running for president or attempting to run for president if he can get through his nomination party. Yo, please go vote. Please, I mean, think about it. Think about it. He is over Florida now. If y'all get this jackass an opportunity to be over the whole United States, and y'all thought Donald Trump was bad.
That's what I was just thinking. Donald Trump ain't got nothing on this damn DeSantis.
And you know how old he is? You know how old DeSantis is?
Like, what, 32?
He's 44 years old.
Really?
That's it?
I thought he was younger. Because he don't look that old.
That means he is a what? A Gen X?
I guess. I don't know.
A Gen asshole.
Gen asshole.
He's a Gen asshole. That's what he is.
So
that was my hot topics though. Because I did want to touch on everything that we touched on in the Black Twitter X threads.
I mean, slavery was a choice. You know what I'm saying? Slavery was a choice.
Thank you, Kanye.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Kanye. Slavery was not a choice, sir.
And it burns me up. I mean, honestly, it burns me up when
we ain't even on the Black Files no more. We ain't even on the Black Twitter no more. We are beyond that. We in the dumb shit black people say right now. Dumb shit black people.
But yeah, it burns me up though, because like I said, there are people out there. I was on Facebook and I had put a post out on something, I believe is a part of a speech from Frederick Douglass. And this white dude got on there and tried to go down. We probably chatted back and forth on that thread for like a couple hours, where he was trying to say that black people were the real racists, and that we're the ones that do it. And I'm just like, dude,
like,
do you not see?
You let somebody troll you on Facebook, bro?
Yeah, basically. I mean, I had fun with it, and when I got done, I was like,
yes,
you
black
were fun.
people are the real racists because we were deprived of so much for so long. So yes, we hate white people.
No, but I mean, it
I don't. By the way, I don't hate all white people.
But let me ask you this, Mike.
Hate black
people. And I'm only playing devil's advocate. Is he wrong for saying that?
Always. I mean, so there's perspective, just like the positive and negative perspectives. There's a perspective out there. Okay, that perspective is of black people that we don't do what we should do. That perspective is, and a lot of people chalk it up as stereotypes, but it's more than a stereotype. It's really how a lot of white people think black people are. Now, here's the side part that we don't want to talk about. There are a lot of black people that way. That's why the stereotype lives. There are a lot of black people who ride welfare. However, there are more white people on welfare than there are black people. And that never gets publicized.
Thanks.
I did see something about multiple baby daddies that kind of made me laugh. Black people have more multiple baby daddies than other races. I want to say,
can black people be racist?
Can they? Hell yeah! Anybody can be racist.
No,
would you agree that black people are racist?
I disagree.
So I think that and to this dude's point, where I will say, as you were saying, does he have a point? To this dude's point, I think there is a double standard out there. I think it is. I don't want to say necessary, but what's the word I'm looking for? It's relatable. It should be there. The double standard that we can be pro-black when white people can't be pro-white. You know what I'm saying? Because
we have to be pro-black. We have to be pro-black.
Thank you.
Because
we had a need to be pro-black.
Because white people are always pro-white.
Okay, so I can go there. I can go there with you. But black people had to be pro-black because we were not given the same steps. We were not, what do they say? Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, but then you take away the damn boots.
Right.
How can I pull away? If you take my boots away, how can I pull myself up?
You still got the straps.
By my bootstraps.
Right.
So
we are always fighting the uphill battle, and so the reality of it is that we have to be pro-black, black culture, pro-black community, pro-black business, because
pro-black schools.
Pro-black school. Otherwise, if we don't take that stance,
if we don't promote ourselves,
then we end up losing ourselves because the white community has always decided, not just for black people, but has always decided that you need to assimilate into this community, whatever the majority
their
community
is.
Right. Exactly. So because of that, we have to say, hey, we are who we are. And we have our own issues. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be honest with you. Like Jack and Jill, I have issues with Jack and Jill. I have issues with, some of the things that we do in the black community. We become very elitist in the black community as well.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Pause.
Jack and Jill, you just figured out what that was?
I thought, because I was like, wait, what's the nursery rhyme got to do with the hell?
No. The organization, sir.
The
organization.
When you said elitist, I was like, okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. We become very elitist in the black community as well, with the understanding that we are trying to aspire to what the white people have. And that has then created a schism in the black community. And that is problematic also. So
it is. There's a lot of problems here. That going with just society in general, how coming up in the I wasn't there, but coming up in the 50s, 40s, 50s, where the media shut up. but the media portrayed us differently. They did not portray us in the same light. We had to be, if we were even allowed on the TV, we had to be mammy and slave, and all this and that. So
John got servants bringing him food.
Man.
Before we move any further, are we going to our topic for the night, or are we gonna continue down this path?
Yeah. Let's take this next break and get into body count before we miss it like we did 2 weeks ago.
Well, we can miss the topic. I'm just saying. I just want to know. Just because
I want to talk about body count.
I didn't want you to be mad and be like, we done missed the damn body count topic once again.
We're gonna talk about body count tonight. That
must have been a hell of a good bite that John just took. And John's face just switched completely up. He was like, yo, I just got a good piece of seasoning. Well, I hope your husband about to come up there and thank you for the whatever you just gave him.
I started the cooking on this, and she finished it. So
she finished it right.
Eat your food, John.
Hey, it's your girl Tia Robertson. I'm the host of Entrepreneur Insider. Every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern for entrepreneurs and news that you need to know about. See you there.
Welcome back, good people. Welcome back to another episode of Millionaire Man Cave live right here on Relationship Entertainment Television. I say we are live because we are actually live, so y'all can put y'all's comments, all y'all's thoughts, and all that good stuff in the chat, so we can actually read them right here on there. I know we had Corey in the chat earlier. There's some other people out there I see who actually have been watching as well, but y'all can actually comment in the chat about whatever the topics that we are talking about. I think tonight our topic for tonight is body count. But before we get the body count right quick, if you're on Facebook, share. If you're on YouTube, share. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. But I just got a message while we were on a quick commercial. Next week is our women's takeover week. We got some of the usual suspects coming through. We got some new people coming through. So right now we got 3 confirmed people coming through, 3 confirmed women coming through for the women's takeover next week. You already know Toya coming through. You already know Toya from Women's Champ. She will be in the building. That's who actually just texted me confirmed. Y'all already know Tiffany is coming through. She'll be. We don't know where the hell Tiffany be. Sometimes Tiffany be in the bar. Wow. Yeah, exactly. Tiffany be in the bar. Tiffany be at home. Tiffany be in her car. We don't know where
the car. Yeah.
So where the hell Tiffany will be tomorrow night? Tiffany be high. Tiffany be low. We don't know. But anyway, Tiffany confirmed. Yeah, John, we know you the drunk and Tiffany's the one who's high. Nah, and then we got somebody else, a special guest coming out of Vegas as well. That will actually be. But we're looking for that 4th person. We're looking for that 4th person. We're gonna take y'all suggestions of who that fourth person should be. It can be Robin. We done had Tanya on the show. We done had some other women on the show. We done had Nicole still on the show. Corey said he's still in the building. John, he said he's still in the building. I was asking about him earlier, but we need that fourth woman to come on the show for part of Women's Takeover show next week. Y'all,
hey, yo, Corey, where's your wife? Your wife gonna come on the show?
You know she would. You know she would. Comedian GL. Yo, so we need that 4th woman to actually be on the show. Let us know who you think it should be, and then make sure y'all tune in next week, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, for the Women's Takeover show of Millionaire Man Cave. But tonight we're talking about body snatchers. Body count.
Body count. Body count. So
shout out to my son for helping with dinner first. He helped with dinner.
Oh yeah, shout out to Chef Trey. Shout out to Chef Trey.
Yeah, no doubt. So body count.
To do with the show. Back to the show, Mike.
What is it? Body count. What is it? It is your partner's count or your count of bodies. So here's
I ain't never shot nobody. What you talking
about? Sexual partners. So we are talking about sexual partners that you have had is your body count. Sexual partners that your partner has had is their body count. And as men, we typically do not like our women to have the same body count that we do. You got that graphic for me, Ty? Somewhere there was I saw this picture, and it made me think of this topic as a whole, because there's a double standard out there. Got his number. Yeah, there you go. Said, nah, I can't date someone with that high body count. He tripping over her 7 when he got 102.
That's because they already say that men, and truth be, I think it's true. I think us as men, we do have a double standard when it comes to women's to a body count. I think that's why he's hiding his number behind his back. Because us as men, we do have a double. There are a lot of double standards that women have. Let's go ahead and put that out there now, because women, for some reason, don't think they have double standards. They got a hell of a lot of double standards. We can't, for instance, we don't stay on body count. But for instance, we can't look at a woman. We can't like a woman for her looks, because if we do, we are shallow. We are insecure. We are a whole bunch of stuff. But a woman can like a man, because she has a certain standard that she needs a man who's 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", dark skin, with a 6-figure job, this, that, and the third. But we can't like a woman specifically for what we like for. But so same as body count. We as men don't like women based upon their body count. If we feel like her body count was 102 and ours was 7, our egos will get in the way and be like, nah, she good, she a hoe. Actually, she is seasoned and has ready to
yes. So don't go there yet. Don't go there yet, because I want to bring that up. Yeah, that's seasoning. Yeah. Because we're going to talk about Lolo Jones. We're going to talk about Lolo Jones being a virgin at 40. And how it killed her dating life, she said. But this body
be
count thing
honest,
is real.
Whatever number a woman tells you she has is at least double that.
Multiply that times 5.
Because men can't handle it. That's the point of this whole topic. So I'm on this Facebook group that is married couples or married people, even though it's a lot of singles on there. It's a married person.
It do be a lot of singles on there.
Sounds like a setup to me.
It really is.
But,
It's like
you know,
people be posting their pictures when they single on there more than they doing they married on there.
Sounds like a setup to me.
But so I was on this married group Facebook page, and over the course of probably 2 weeks, there were at least 9 different times that I saw something about body count on there. And these guys were going in, like their woman couldn't eat. This one dude was like 3 was too high. I'm like, dude, who you with?
Is it wrong? But okay, so is it wrong because a dude prefers a woman with a low body count? Because again, that's just a preference, in my opinion. It's a preference. Some people may say I like somebody who has been around the block again, and some people may say I like them, that with least experience. That's the proper way to say it.
Okay, so that brings up expectation, right?
Okay.
To me, that's expectation. Like, what do you expect from your partner? And I guess I'll throw that out there to y'all. If you want to, chime in, but what would you feel like is a respectable number to you?
I don't know. I never, to be honest, I don't think I came directly out, and I do know my wife's body count prior to me, because she's told me.
Right,
I think I know. But no, I believe I do. But it wasn't like I didn't come out and specifically ask her. We talked about people, her exes and so on and so forth from relationships she's been in. But I ain't saying, well, damn, did you sleep with all of them? No, I didn't. But she has told me about some things that I'm like,
she was within her rights too.
Right, because it was before me. It was prior to me. So
and it was a relationship. If you have a relationship with somebody, you're going to have sex. That's how I think about it.
Wow.
Let me ask y'all this, and I don't know if this is kind of like, the same, but like,
I'm gonna have sex in my relationships.
If you get the draws too soon, is that a turn off?
Nope.
That's another topic. Topic. Yeah, that's another topic.
Nope.
It can be.
Look here. As the kids say, if I can raise the draws, then I'm gonna raise the draws. You know what I'm
saying? So that when I said different topic, I really mean that, because there's that whole philosophy of a man is going to try to hit it that first night, but then does he discard her because he got it the first night? Can she not be wifey material because he got it the first night?
No,
even though he tried.
But she could not be wifey material if it turned out that she done hit everybody in the tri-state area.
She cannot be wifey material if you decided to hold out and you ain't want to give it to her, or she ain't want to give it to you. So she can follow Steve Harvey's 90-day method and be the biggest hoe ever. She just a reformed hoe. She's trying. She's trying that shit out of you.
I don't need no reform hoe. I need the hoe that was.
You need what? What garden tool you need?
I don't need no reform hoe. I don't need no. Look here. If you pretending that if you holding out on me after you done gave it to everybody else, I got a problem.
John has made this point before. Yes, John. We know John has made this point before. If you have decided to be a hoe all 20, 30, 40 some odd years of your life before meeting John, and you get to John and decide, you know what? I think I'm giving my life to God. John he does not.
The guy can have you. He basically said, "God can have you."
I got a problem. I got a problem with that. It's like you can't get religion all of a sudden now. We can't do this. That ain't how it works.
That's not saying you can't give your life to God. He's just saying give your life to God and give it to Him at the same damn time.
Dog. So I'm.
I need my peace also, as well.
I went to college, and when I went to college, the first time we used to sit out in the morning.
Wait, how many times you went to college?
Twice. I don't lie. I went twice. The first time I partied and just hung out, partied. I remember Higher Learning. If y'all saw Higher Learning, I was like Ice Cube.
Hey.
I would have been there probably 6-7 years, but my mom snatched me out because I wasn't doing anything.
Then my mom got scared.
Then I got my life together and decided I wanted to go back to college.
He gave us life to Christ and went to Winston-Salem State.
Yeah, then I went to Winston-Salem State and graduated with honors. So hey, it was my time.
After pledging Kappa Alpha Psi. So he completely turned his life around.
Yeah.
And then he was with Donnell too. So I can't say that because they had bad influences on my roommate at the time. Yeah, I did not like those two guys in college because those two guys would bring my roommate back drunk as a skunk all the time, and I had to deal with his ass.
Donnell on one side, me on the other side, Reggie in the middle.
And I'm like, this is not tonight's topic. I don't know how we got here, but
okay.
Hey,
So
Ty, I
college,
ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's been plenty of times we thought we had to draw the chalk around that dude.
Much love to you, Reggie.
I did not go to historically black college.
Hey man, it happens worse at the PWIs.
You're right. I spent a lot of time drunk at the PWI.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
But you was a different.
PWIs are the king of the funnel beers and all that.
I did all of that plus some. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. oh, did you see that, John?
No.
John got the sniffles. We know. We got the sniffles.
Oh, I ain't do none of that. No nose candy. No nose candy. No nose candy.
Booger sugar.
His little,
no
his
booger
little
sugar,
necklace.
no nose candy.
Carlton Banks.
It was only alcohol for me, sir. It was only alcohol.
All right. But look, so I was saying that when I went to school the first time, I went to Elizabeth City State, and my roommate and I would probably get up every now and then, like, not on the regular, but we get up like about 6 a.m. as the sun's coming up. And you would look out on the yard, we sit on the balcony and see girls running across the yard back to their dorm. And guys coming back to this dorm from wherever they spent the night.
Walk of shame.
The girls ran. Okay, in the white college, the girls didn't run. PWI, they didn't run. They just walked.
I had one of the most embarrassing stories actually in a girl's dorm. And I ran back across the campus. Yeah, I did. Because it was embarrassing as hell. I'm not going to lie.
Because Sheila gave him a wedgie.
Did we miss the second?
I don't know how we got out of body count. We was in body count.
Yeah.
We ain't even. Did we do the second commercial? We did the second commercial.
Yeah, we did. We
did straight into it. We still ain't go to body count though. We ain't talking about body count.
Yes, we did. We started with body count. We on body count now,
John.
Stay on topic, John. We on body count. You see it at the bottom of the screen.
Oh, we talking about it's on the screen, but we talking about running across the yard.
That's part of the body count. Yes.
Somebody caught a body that night.
Hey,
thank you.
That's the beauty of living on campus, far away from campus.
Yeah, exactly. So my second time in school, I stayed off campus. My first time in school, I was on campus.
Now, the only other thing is when people recognize your car in front of these doors.
that part. They go down your car.
He got Maryland tags on
it. So should body count matter, right?
Should body count matter? So and that's kind of what I was getting to with the whole girls running across the campus in the early morning. Everybody was promiscuous in college. I won't say everybody. Most people were. A lot of people.
Yourself, sir. I was
a lot of people were promiscuous in college, and can you hold that against them?
No,
because you're exploring yourself
prior to your husband or your wife. You had a life. You can't hold that against them unless you decide to turn your life around and get with John. You can't hold that against them. Hey, if you did some of the things that you did, the only thing you can really I will agree with this part about John. You cannot sit there and tell me that you've done all X, Y, and Z and so on and so forth, and then get with me and decide now all you want to do is missionary style. Why? No, you can't, because of the simple fact that yo, I want to experience the same things that everybody else has experienced and better. Yes, I said what I said, Donnell. I want to experience it and I want to experience it better.
Right. Why get the tame version of you when everybody else got the wild version?
That's what they say now. They say women get what's my man Black say women get complacent. Women get complacent in relationships and cut all that shit out.
So let me ask you this.
If you was taking up the bud in college, wow.
So let me ask you this. So
taking up the bud. Go ahead, Donnell.
John, you made me lose my train of thought.
He's taking it up the bud. Nah. Go ahead.
Oh, Lord.
So is it immature? Is it immature to have like the mindset of all right? So like, have y'all? Damn.
So what's he trying to say? What are you trying to say?
Have y'all ever like
taking up the bud?
Have y'all ever reminisced? Have you ever reminisced about a particular shawty?
Yes.
Every now and then, yeah. Every now and then you do. You know,
And
a
so,
memory might pop up.
If you was to ever like run into her or meet her husband, you wouldn't be like, I hit that joke.
Oh,
I wouldn't be like that, but it would.
Wow.
In his mind, he would be like, "Yo,
thank you. There you go."
I've wondered that, but then again, I wouldn't think about it all. I've wondered that because I have ran into exes that I have been with and their spouses, but then I've also been that dude where I've run into my wife's exes who she has also slept with, and I really didn't look at them and go, "Yo, this dude done smashed my wife, and he done did it here, or he done did it there." I wonder what their life was. No, I don't.
Or like, what if, just like John said, you run into him, and you know what I'm saying, that dude was the one that was getting it in the, you know what I'm saying, giving it to her in the book. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't seen that. She won't get that to you. But.
Right. Like it would make you feel a little type of way.
Not me.
Yeah, okay.
Not me.
I guess if that came up, maybe, but wow. I mean,
or like if she was real,
how would that come up?
If she was real,
no, I wouldn't.
Dead President's Cuddy.
If she was different when he came around,
I think I would. I would have a problem with that, and I would address it.
Yeah, I would. I would have a problem with that.
But is that disrespectful?
I think
I don't think it's disrespectful, but it's alarming. It's alarming.
This is my thought on the whole thing. Is that
what if she want to take you home and have sex after that?
This is my thing on this is my thought on the whole thing. We should all be very worried. We should all be worried about exes.
Why?
Okay.
Why should we be worried about exes?
Why?
Because
do you have exes, John?
I do.
So there's not.
Why should we be worried about exes?
And the reason why you should be worried about exes is because it is the unknown. Okay. Wait. It's a different time in your life, right? You don't know. I think this could go for any age level, any situation. You don't know what that other person did or didn't do. You don't know what they brought to the table. You don't know. But you should. You should be.
Why?
You should be aware. You should be aware, and I'll tell you why you should be aware.
Okay.
You should be aware. You should be aware because
in case you run into Cuddy from Dead Presidents.
No. Whatever the situation is, you know what I'm saying. Your spouse, your person was with that person for a certain amount of time for a reason. Now, maybe that reason didn't keep them there, obviously, because they're with you now. But it is important to find out what that person may have done that was better or worse.
I agree with that. I do agree with that. I did, and I'll speak from personal experience. I did.
Say that again.
I'm about to explain to you, Mike. I will agree with that statement, but it has nothing to do with their sexual encounter. I did find out because it's no secret that both me and my wife have been married prior to each other. And she did. That is a question that I asked. What is it that your ex-husband did or whatever? So that way I know that I won't particularly do that. But it had nothing to do with their sex life. So yeah,
but it could be.
you should know, yeah, he cheated on her. But I know, okay, I had no intentions of cheating on her anyway. Right. But you should know, yes, what previous partners of your spouse have done in regards to what they did to ruin the relationship.
Because that could be a trigger.
But you also need to understand. Okay. But you also need to understand what they enjoyed about that relationship, and I'll tell you why. Because there may be things that your spouse does not think that you are into in your relationship because they think they know you. Right. So let's say, for instance, this is a way out there. This is a way out there example. But let's say, for instance, your spouse likes to be tied up.
Whoa! No.
Wait, right? But and I say it's a way out there example because I don't know y'all. I don't know y'all like that, right? But let's say your spouse likes to be tied up, but they don't bring that to you. Away. But they don't bring that to you because they don't think that you are interested in that.
Have a conversation. Yeah,
right, but you can only have that conversation if they are willing to be vulnerable enough to say, "Well, this is what I did in my past relationship."
Not necessarily.
You know what I'm saying? How are you supposed to get to that point? How you get to that point of having that conversation?
If I ask my wife, if I go to her and be like, "Yo, we should have handcuffs," and she specifically tells me no. Her no can be for whatever reason. So long as she tells me no, then I'm not going to press forward. Her no can be, I tried that before and I ain't like the submission part of it. Or
but now you're getting that information.
I did try it before.
That proves my point, though, Ty.
But I don't have to know that. I ain't got to know that.
Wait, how do you get to that point of knowing that? How do you say
to.
If you
her no is her no?
Ty, come on now.
Well, she just might not be willing.
You're not going to take. Okay. You say, I want to do butt stuff. She say no. You just gonna be like
the butt.
You just gonna be like no.
Yeah.
You know why? You want to know why she don't want to do that?
Maybe I'm not that inquisitive.
So,
but if you tell me no, I feel like you got a good ass reason to tell me no.
Thank you.
I
have never wanted to be tied up. Period. By any girl, and it's not because I ever have. I'm not willing to do that. And so I would expect a female to have the same mindset. I would expect the female to have the same mindset.
John coming upstairs. We'll get the ropes ready. John, you never know until you try.
What's your safe word? Nah, but look, body count, man. I mean, that should it matter? Should it matter? I'm gonna ask that of the guys right now.
Yes, it should matter. Yes.
What if
John says yes, it should. I say it should not.
What if one of the bodies was your pops?
Here we go.
Now you remember the movie? Was it Four Brothers?
Mr. Reasonable being unreasonable.
No, he's being unrealistic because that's a movie and that shit. Yeah, I remember Four Brothers, but that shit ain't happening. I've never.
It could be real.
I don't know anybody who's been in that type of situation.
Yeah. I don't know anybody. I tried to hit a mother and a daughter combo once. It didn't work out, but I tried.
I don't know anybody who's ever been in a situation, but like, yo, my girl smashed my dad, I smashed old girl's moms. No, I don't. Don't get me wrong. It's some fine mothers out there. It's some fine milfs. But I don't know.
So here's my thing. Dog. And I want to wrap it up, I guess.
And my answer to your question, Mike, is no.
Yeah. Go ahead.
My answer is no.
What was the question?
It should body count. Damn it,
should it matter? Should it matter?
Mike. Body count. Should body count matter? John said yes. I say no.
Donnell?
Yes.
Okay. So we got 50-50 on the show.
No, we don't.
50 that it matters.
No, we don't.
I don't even think he saw it.
I don't think he did either.
I did. You took me off the screen.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? We took John off the screen. What are you talking about?
Take yourself off the screen.
We can do that.
Right. Show over. All
right. Show's
over. Bring me back.
Nah. But look, here's my thing. Come on back, Ty. Come on back, Ty. All right. So the whole thing is that guys have this unrealistic expectation of their women. Because my thing is that we as guys, most of us, are on the hunt or were on the hunt. You know, whether it was when we were teenagers in our early 20s, some of us still do it at 40 and 50. But you know, the whole thing is we were on the hunt. Who do we think we were hunting? There had to have been females there. So on the same token, that means that when you get with a female, she's probably got some bodies on her. Just because, yeah, body snatchers. So, I mean, that's my thing. We had to have been having sex with somebody.
Well,
so are we all? Is it like, are we thinking to ourselves as men, as a collective generalization as men? Are we thinking that it was only 5 girls that every dude in the world has had sex with?
Who said my number is that high, Mike? Who says 5 is that high?
I still want to know.
You know, it shouldn't matter to me. It shouldn't matter because, one, that thing snaps back.
Does it really though? Does it?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this.
Unless we talking Vanessa Del Rio or Karen Steffens.
Does it matter your daughter's body count?
You know what? And on that note,
there you go, Donnell.
Oh,
damn.
No.
I ain't gonna lie, Donnell.
We talking about our partners right now. We ain't bringing kids into it.
I thought about that too, but I looked at the time. I thought about that too, Donnell, but I looked at the time. I'm not gonna
do that because Michael's still talking. Don't do that.
Yeah.
I thought about that.
Don't have no double standards.
Don't bring the kids into it. We're talking about your partner.
I don't have no daughters. I don't have no daughters.
I am talking specifically about how we view our
I'm just saying,
partners.
they somebody's daughter, John.
How we view our spouses, how we view our partners. That's what we're talking about. And
Donnell
we should not have a double standard. We should not have a double standard that we've hit so many and they aren't hitting any.
Knock on wood, no disrespect. So if your daughter was a hoe, your comment to her is it's okay because it's gonna snatch back and men not gonna care or they shouldn't care.
Hello.
Now I will say that part that they shouldn't care. Yes, I will say that they shouldn't care, and if you get with the right dude, he won't care.
All right, we beyond time, folks. And this ain't gonna get no better. This is gonna get worse.
Because Donnell always playing that devil's advocate, and then he throw the kids in there.
Are you my daddy?
What if it's your daughter? That was a joke. I remember that shit.
Yo, we are overtime. Yo, next week we are intentionally going overtime because we are doing women's takeover next week. Yeah, I'm done with y'all. I'm done. Next week is women's takeover. It's actually the last show of the season. Next week we cutting the season short because we got stuff to do. So we are next week will actually be the last show of the season. So make sure y'all tell somebody else to tune in because we will actually have special guests. But again, if y'all can think of a 4th person, because we are looking for a 4th person, I got somebody in mind. But I wanted to ask our audience. I wanted to ask people on the show, yo, if y'all got a 4th person y'all think we should bring back, y'all let me know who it should be. I told you we got a special guest out of Vegas who actually has a show that they actually do out of Vegas. We got Toya, who y'all already know who comes on the show. She had Women's Champ. And we got Tiffany, my cousin, who actually comes on the show as well. So we got those 3. But you know, who's the 4th person going to be next week for Women's Takeover? Y'all let us know who y'all think it should be, and then we may actually bring that person on the show as a special guest.
Be Lala Anthony.
If we can get her, we would get her. If one of y'all know Lala Anthony, no bull, please tell her to write into re-tv.net. Better yet, talk to me. I got it. Talk to me. Yeah, we need the 4th. We are looking for our 4th guest for next week's Women Takeover show. But until then, I am that guy. He is Fort Wash. He's Mr. Old Fashioned, and that guy over there is the Cookie Monster. And we will see you all next week.